All right, everybody, who's ready to play some baseball? I'm ready to play some baseball. SpongeBob, are you sure you want to play some baseball? Pitch me the ball. I'll show you what I can do.
And embarrassment. I know that no one values you as MC. I'm ready.
That's right, girl. The visitors have their work cut out.
He's on my team. Welcome back to the Kelderock Show here today on Throwback Thursday. We're going to really throw it back, but not that far. Last time we did Disney Skate Adventure on the PlayStation 2, so let's go a little closer. Baseball's coming up soon, and you know what really works well with baseball? Nickelodeon cartoons. Yeah, I said it. Nickelodeon cartoons go well with baseball. We're reviewing Nickelodeon Baseball. I think it's called Nicktoons Baseball something. I don't know. Let's check it out. But before we get into it, wait, here we go. Nicktoons MLB. That's what it's called. I'm sorry. But yes, this game came out. This is a real game. Nicktoons Baseball. Don't ask me why this happened, but the guys who brought you the bigs brings you Nicktoons MLB. And honestly, I don't think this is going to be a long video because one of the things that really kill the game, there's not a lot going on. You would think there's a bit more, but I guess because it's for kids, they decided not. So here's the menu. You got options, card collection, distance derby, showdown, tournament, and pickup game. Tournament is just you build your own team, play a tournament. Showdown, you play as the MLB All-Stars or the Nicktoons, and you play a game of baseball. Distance derby is literally a home run derby, and they have collectible cards you can get. Like you can see, I have SpongeBob, Sandy here, Zim, and they even tell you what it is. It's not even a mystery at this point. Like, you know, just this is what you're looking for. That's all you're looking for, and then and then pickup game. So honestly, there's not game modes to really worry about here. So, but this is a team up with the MLB because you see here, so they have their own teams on the top here, but you could also play as any of these MLB teams. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, so they have actual MLB players playing with Nicktoons.
The Oakland Athletics.
The Nicktoons
Almost
they picked too are
there.
kind of interesting.
Make your
So, I mean, they have
starting
SpongeBob, the Flying Dutchman, Sheen from Planet Sheen. Specifically Planet Sheen, because you'll notice that no other Jimmy Neutron characters are here. Literally the spin-off show. It's literally the spin-off show. Aang, Katara, Yak from Ren and Stimpy, Zim, Toph, Nesmith, Danny Phantom, Patrick Star, Larry Lobster, Dudley Puppy, Ultra Lord, Zuko, Gaz, Ren, Powdered Toast Man, Chum Chum Fanboy, Kitty Catwell, and Sandy Cheeks. They picked some weird ones. Like, there's like no variety. What do they have? They've got SpongeBob, Danny Phantom, a Danny Phantom character, two from the Tough Puppy world, Fanboy and Chum Chum world, Ren and Stimpy get here. We've got Avatar, because that's an amazing show, Planet Sheen, not even Jimmy Neutron, and Invader Zim with two characters. Like, they really could have done a little more. Like, why is Larry Lobster here? And Flying Dutchman, why not bring Squidward or something? Like, why is it those two? And why does Danny Phantom just get a representative while Ren and Stimpy, which hasn't been on the air for a while, has four? Yeah, I feel like Avatar at least has, makes sense. They have all their benders, Earth, Wind, Fire, and Air. Zim, I don't get, because Gaz isn't even that main of a character. Why did Gaz get in here? And then Ultra Lord really makes no sense. Why is he here? Just because Sheen likes him? Or because your freaking show for Planet Sheen makes no sense? So, let's just auto-pick here, and we'll get into the game, and we'll talk about it here. So, like I said... Oh, and then the stadiums, I'm sorry. Before we get in, you get Avatar, Danny Phantom, Fanboy and Chum Chum, Invader Zim, Planet Sheen, and SpongeBob. Danny Phantom has a whole stadium, but only one character, while Ren and Stimpy have four, but no stadium. That makes no sense. And then you do get some of the Major League Baseball stuff, like Fenway Park. You've got Wrigley Field. You've got Dodger Stadium, Yankee Stadium, AT&T Park, and Rangers Ballpark in Arlington. Honestly, that one's a little odd. The other five that I mentioned make sense, but was the Rangers Ballpark that historic? I don't remember being that historic. But you know, that's just my thought on it. Honestly, you can tell me yours. We'll go to Boston. You get a nice little image. You get those. So those are actually your two announcers. You got Gurr and the announcer fish from SpongeBob, which is really cool. But like a lot of these characters that you see in these two, it's like, why aren't they in it? Like, why is Jimmy Neutron singing the national anthem? Why isn't he playing? That makes no sense. But all right. So you heard me mention that it's kind of based off of the Bigs. Oh, I'm sorry. You also have to turn off tutorial, which I forgot to do before doing this. So you have to deal with this the entire time. All right. So it's based off the Bigs, but you know what's weird though? So I'm gonna do the Bigs method, like, you know, B is power, A is contact, I think X is bunt. You know, it's literally the Bigs.
Are you getting this from?
But very toned down. So first of all, also, you'll notice that Carlos Beltran here, for me, he can move around, but I was doing the same thing with Toph, and she's stuck there. She is stuck like she's just a stiff batter. She is a stiff batter. There was nothing she could have done to move around.
2-0.
So only the major league guys can really move normally. For some reason, the Nicktoons can't move like that. They can't aim their hit. It feels like that. You know, I feel like they can, but like you don't get to see where you're going. So that's a little weird. It's a little weird.
Square pants is coming up. Player on second. Nobody out.
Those tutorials get really annoying. But all right, so if you've played the Bigs before, you know.
Runners,
you get points for getting on base, for, you know, getting amazing catches. You get on base for scoring like that. You get points, and you can get these, like, big smash, or in Bigs 2, like, a grand slam hit. But in this one, no. All you can get is turbo. And that's just, you're taking away what's great about the Bigs, like, the nonsense you could do. Like, there was so much more you could do in the Bigs than you could do in this game. Like, you would think this is their third installment of the Bigs, and they would add on to what already made them great. But no, they took away a lot of stuff, it feels like. Like, there's no Become a Legend, or like, a Nicktoons All-Star or something like that. There's no game modes. Like, they dumbed it down. Like, personally, it's like, you take away some of the stuff that makes it great. Like, it was supposed to be arcade baseball with, like, a lot of things you can do. But in this one, it's like, all right, you can play as Nicktoons. That's really it. There's nothing about it that screams like, oh, this is amazing. Like, it's just baseball and Nicktoons.
It's 4-0.
Like, I feel like you should be able to
make the long walk to the mound. Indeed.
You should be able to use those big slams or stuff like that, or be able to, like, become like a legend Nicktoon or something. Make your own Nicktoon, something, anything. Like, you strip down what made the Bigs so fun.
Big impact at the plate. And
like, it's cool that I can run into people with Powdered Toast Man, but it's not fun. Like, unfortunately, this is a very bare bones game, and it's sad that's what happened. Like, it's just they kind of stripped everything about it just because they added Nickelodeon characters. Like, is it because it's Nickelodeon that it is? So if you haven't played the Bigs, let me really talk about the Bigs though. We'll talk about the Bigs. So yes, B is power, A is contact, X is bunt. When you're pitching, each button gets its own pitch, which is really cool. So that is something that's really cool. You hold down the button to get over the pitch or bar. If I could ever get the pitching, I'll show you. And you can use turbo to enhance your pitch to make it better. You could also use it to bat. You could use your turbo anywhere to make anything better.
Boom shakalaka, home run.
As I'm just destroying the Oakland A's here. I just realized I'm not really paying attention talking about it, but honestly, there's really not much else. This is going to be a short Throwback Thursday episode just because of just how little there is here. Like, I would love to talk about the modes, like the complex gameplay or anything, but there's nothing going on. If you've ever played this game, let me know your experience with Nicktoons Baseball. Honestly, I'd love to hear it. You know, if you got different opinions, if you have better memories of it. I don't think I had memories of it because I played the Bigs. I never really played this one. So I'm hoping that other people have better experiences if they did. If you are enjoying the channel, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon to keep up to date with everything, and we'll see you in the next episode.